If there's you and somebody else and a kettle and a packet of biscuits, start for there. And then that word of mouth is the best publicity that you can give anything. But just to know that somebody else can share that experience with you, that can listen to you, that can hold your hand, can wipe your tears or can giggle with you.
We thought we were the only ones in this situation, before we knew the group,
We feel that you're not judged, that everybody's the same. We can speak about anything, we can say what we want about our daughters or our sons, and nobody's got to judge you for feelings that you're going to feel.
Friendships that you make within here, they're strong friendships. They're not just somebody you should talk at the end of the street and say, well, was your pint of milk, did you got that sort for it? You know, it's much more deep.
I think I've only once ever missed it. I come every week.
When you take on the role of bringing up a kin child, you lose your identity. The children lose their identity. You're no grandparent, you're no parent. The children are your grandsons and granddaughters or nieces or nephews. You are their parent, although you might not be called mum and dad.
My grandson is 6 past in October. I got him when he was about 2.5. It was a volatile relationship with my son and his partner. And we got a phone call out of the blue. If you don't take them, they're going into care.
People that you did go be bereaved, like my friends have got their kids and they're the same age as my kids and they've grown up and they've left the house and you're back to being like playing mummy again.
Our wee lad came to stay with us 5 years down the line. He was still sharing our bedroom because our son still stayed at home at the point. So we only had a 2-bedroomed house. So we brought that to the table. And through getting meetings from the people in the group, we ended up going to see the council, who then got us a bigger house.
As I say, been alerted by the health visitor regarding to what it was about, come along to it, and got a lot of support from the group, and now I'm at the stage where I'm giving that kind of support back to our members now.
I came to the group and I already had my granddaughter for a few years. Then I came to the group and then it came to the situation where I was to get my grandson. The options for everybody in the group were getting thrown at me to say, you didn't have to do this, you didn't have to do that, you have got options, you didn't have to just go and do what you're told. And that was really an eye-opener for me.
But it is very hard at first to talk about your own issues, At first it's very, very private, and as you get the weeks go on, you get more confident and wee bits come out.
Everybody that goes into kinship care with an element of shame about them. And that can be taken away when you realise it's no your fault and you couldn't have changed it. To be able to sit down and share these concerns with somebody, even if it is just one other person over a cup of coffee, can take away stress, can give you back confidence.
We try and do a catch up and have a bit of a laugh around the table. We find it relaxes our members.
We can have days out in the summer holidays. We really enjoy them. We've been quite distances at times. We've been to Beamish with the group, which is the grandparents and the children all together, and they're wonderful days out. The kids especially have this lovely bond as well that you don't see maybe in a school playground or whatever. When the kids get together, they're all friends.
As you're getting involved with different agencies, you know where you can go for extra help, like Mentor. We work with Children First, we work with sick kids, we've had training sessions with them. So when these are becoming available and the information's coming out, and I think it's also important that you have regular contact with social work and the councils, that you know exactly what their policies are and when they're going to be put into place.
The kind of advice I would give for a group wanting to start up would be to try and get in contact with an established group such as ourselves. If possible, come along to the group, see how we run our group.
In October this year we'll be celebrating our 10th anniversary. The group has evolved, but it's got stronger as it's went on, but we've done that by not arguing, no fighting. We've spoken to relevant people and tried to be involved when it comes down to policy changes.
Here at Children First, we ran a national kinship care support service. The service is being run for nearly 4 years now and is being funded by Scottish Government. The main service we provide to kinship carers is through our helpline. The helpline is open 7 days a week, 365 days a year. If you feel that you need support with emotional issues, or maybe you're looking for a group which you could start visiting, or if there isn't a group in your area and you feel that you might want to start one, please get in touch with our helpline and we'll try our best to support you.